Hi, y'all. I'm Tier. I am 31 years old.
I'm Chad. I'm 33.
I'm Bentley and I'm 8 years old.
And together we are Rooted
Rooted
and
and
Roaming.
roaming.
Almost a year ago, we left our hometown of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we moved to Houston, Texas. Um, Today we're gonna kick off our channel with a Q&A so that you guys can get to know us, learn a little bit more about our journey and how we ended up here. First question is, what are some things that we love to do individually, and what are some things that we love to do as a family? For me, I love crafting. I unfortunately did not bring all of my crafting materials here because I just have so much of it. But I love crafting. I love creating. Starting to get into the digital aspects of creating, and so um, anything that I can make, anything that I can do, organize or come up with, like that's definitely my thing. What about you, B? What's something that you like?
I like building my own Jurassic Park and I like playing with my race cars and sometimes I always like drawing.
Drawing. And what about football and soccer?
Oh,
You like those too?
and I play with my friends at soccer at school plus football.
Yeah.
For me, I like cooking. That's my thing. I am the cook. I like my food cooked a certain way. So that's just me. Um, I think that part of it is like it's a piece of my affection, love language, if so to say. Because hey, ain't nothing like a home cooked meal after a long day, cold night, stormy day, sunny weather. Sunny weather mean that crawfish, so hey, I like that too. That's a thing.
Yes. And we just like to eat the food. We don't belong in the kitchen. or
Basically,
or at least not me. And not definitely not really. Like we just like to eat the food he cooks. So what's something that we like to do as a family?
I think I explore Houston so far.
Yeah, definitely, because Baton Rouge has a lot of stuff to offer. Louisiana, but Houston is just so big, and there are so many things to do here. Not just for adults, not just for kids, but for everybody. That's a lot of what we want to bring to our channel. Sharing our journey and our adventure with you guys. So, in addition to us three, we also have a dog. You might hear her in her claws tap tapping in the background, but her name is
Shiloh.
and she is 2 years old. Um, she's a golden doodle, and we adopted her.
Many moons ago.
That was 7 months ago. So we'll talk to you guys about her and definitely bring her to the channel because she definitely has a personality.
All right, so here we have some questions in the burning box that we're gonna try to answer for y'all. So let's get started. Let's see how this works.
All right.
First question is, what did the first week in Houston, Texas feel like?
um, at that point, I don't feel like reality set in that we had moved to another city and state. So it still honestly felt like a vacation. And it's just starting to feel as though we live here. Because we have gone home a few times for holidays and things like that. And then you go home and then you're excited about going home and then it's time to go. And on the way back, you're realizing, like, dang, we really don't live there
Yeah.
no more.
Like, out here, it's real. Like, I know we're not back home because there's so many taco places. So that was just that right there alone was just like vacation still to me. It just said me.
Yeah.
So
And just so that you guys know, we have officially been here almost a year. It's been like 11 and a half months, but in another um, 2 weeks, we'll be here a full year. We came July 29th.
that part. See what our next question is. Why did we move? And why did we decide to leave BR?
Giga City.
Ain't no place like it, I promise you. Well, we really moved for a fresh start, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And to gain some sense of independence.
Right. Right. Definitely independence from people and the places that we have known, but to also establish some dependence amongst ourselves. I had a supervisor who her brother had got married, and his wife, after they got married, they moved away. And years later, she explained to her that they moved away so that they could build a stronger bond amongst themselves and so that they could be um, reliable to and for each other. And so I thought that was an amazing idea. I didn't think that we would be doing something like that, but we did it and it definitely worked for sure.
Definitely. Definitely. Was Houston, Texas always the plan, or did something lead you there? We only live in Louisiana our whole life.
Right.
So, I mean, we pretty much seen everything it has had to offer. And when you're in a space of you want to do something different, but not just any little thing, I think you get to a point where it clicks like, oh, I'm not going to be afraid to hold myself. I'm not going to be afraid to try something new.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found out when you're afraid to open up, a lot of times you end up blocking yourself from something you might enjoy, something that might be beneficial,
Right.
something
Right.
that's going to teach you something that you're not going to learn while you're down there. And I have plenty of old classmates I watched make the big move, and I was always wondering, like, man, how was it so easy? And now, being here and doing it, I see why. And once you start having like a certain level of accomplishment to where this has changed you or elevated you to a better place, it makes it that much easier to accept. I promise you.
Yeah. And I do want to add to that. We literally have been coming back and forth to Houston, visiting family.
Yep.
And we really liked the area that we were visiting a lot. And we'll show you guys exactly where that is, hopefully very soon.
In the other video.
To have conversation about it. And literally one day I was just like, you ready to move? You want to go? You want to move to Houston? And he was like, that's what you want to do. And so literally all of these came together in a month's time. And we went from having a discussion to packing and leaving.
Happy phase. All right, let's move on to the next one.
All right.
What has been the hardest part of relocating? I start first. Hell, the food.
I already know where this is going.
I'm not saying that it's just bad out here, but it's only so many tacos I can eat. They are really good. They are very authentic, man. But I don't have a wide range of Mexican food eating experience. I like my boudin. I like my fried chicken. Uh, and this is for breakfast. This is for breakfast with a Coke.
Oh yeah, boudin and a Coke. That's breakfast. The food is so different. We actually end up cooking about 85%. I say maybe even 90% of our meals at home because the food is very different from what we're accustomed to. And these places be saying they got Cajun food, and I don't know where that Cajun from, but it ain't Louisiana.
Cajun is used everywhere out here, so 9 times out of 10, it's regular.
Yeah. It's just not the same, but it's okay because a part of our channel is us being rooted. We can carry our culture and our traditions with us wherever we go. And so you guys will see a little bit of that or a lot of bit of that as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely adaptation to food was a big thing.
Oh, and alcohol and daiquiris.
Oh yes, like back home, it could be 7 in the morning. You could buy your drink for the day. But out here,
That nigga starting to open to 10.
Right. Once Saturday wraps up, that's it. Like, that's it. The daiquiris here are made with wine, I believe, so they don't contain alcohol like our daiquiris. And I don't think we had one. Maybe we should do that. We should like go and like try different daiquiri shops.
Oh, we could make our own daiquiri. We could put all the extra shots we want.
So you'll buy me a Ninja slush machine?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be using it more than you will.
We'll see.
Hey, it's my kitchen.
All right, we got any more questions?
We do. It's the
last one for this category.
Bam. What do you miss about home? The food. Let me stop playing. Of course that, but the proximity to New Orleans.
Yes.
And having just your friends as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a big thing. Like my family, I've been knowing them all my life. But the people that you meet along the way, people outside of it, like your family, friend, people that you missed it.
Yeah. I think for me, there are certain things that happen in Baton Rouge and in Louisiana, like
Mardi Gras.
Every year. Mardi Gras, Bayou Classic, homecoming, like all of those things happen, and these are things that we have to be at every single year. These are things that we have to do, and so
Reggae Fest.
Yes, Reggae Fest in New Orleans, not the other ones. But things like that, like we're not close anymore. So sometimes we have to miss out on those things. And then if we do want to participate in them, we have to pretty much plan a whole trip because we're going 4 to 5 hours away. Baton Rouge is 4 hours and 9 minutes from us. New Orleans is about 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's those things that I miss. I do miss some of my closest friends, but honestly, we talk very, very often. I stay in touch. We video call each other and everything else. So I don't think it's really people that I'm missing as much as I'm missing those events that really matter to me. Like not going to Second Line Sunday. I just want to cry.
In other words, we miss the culture.
Yes, definitely miss the culture, but hey, comes with the territory. We accept. This segment is life in Houston, Texas so far. I am now the beholder of the questions. So, our first question: what's been the biggest culture shock or adjustment so far?
Um, the interstate.
Traffic is horrible. Everybody knows that in Houston. Like, traffic is really, really bad. And so my advice to anybody who may be considering moving here, um, live, work. If your kids have daycare or if there's like a certain school that you want to go to, make sure it's all in the same vicinity because traffic is ridiculous. We have been fortunate enough to have all of our work, Bentley school, like all within a 15-minute vicinity, and so it works really, really great for us. But I know for some people, they drive sometimes 45 minutes to an hour or more every day, and that's a lot.
No, sir.
Anything else? What else is shocking? Oh, the job market. Because when we came here and I had an offer, which was great. But that opportunity ended up not working for me. I don't know if I want to make a video about it, but y'all, it was horrible. So, the job market here is different because they don't respond or they'll create this feeling like we're hiring, rehiring, we're hiring, and then they don't get back to you. They don't respond. You essentially have to beg, borrow, and steal to make sure that you get a job. And I don't know if maybe it's because of the time frame that we're in or the area that we. I just don't know, but it is different. It is very different. So our next question, upside down. It says, "What's been your favorite family outing in Houston, Texas?"
Hmm. hmm. I think it's out of Hurricane Harbor. Is that what it's called?
Yes, we did go to Hurricane Harbor.
And what's the place we went to?
What place?
They did the R&B show. They had free beer.
Oh, the Hot Night School Arts.
Hi. Yes.
Yes,
That.
that's in City Place. So, we particularly are North Houston, and
Close enough.
City Place is, I guess you could say, like a town center or like a focal point. It's really, really nice. But they have three events during the summer. We went to the first one, which was the R&B segment, and it was so nice, y'all. Like, they were giving away free unlimited water, free unlimited vitamin water, and St. Arnold Beer Company was there. They had about 10 different beers that you could try. They had vendors like from sweets to actual food and the live band. It was in a tent, and it was just amazing. Like, I really, really want to catch the next one. Unfortunately, we missed the country music one. It was this weekend, but the weather was really, really bad, and so the next one I think we definitely won't miss. That one is like Latin music, so mm, I'll be cha cha cha.
Definitely gotta get out cha 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 because everything is so, Hispanic centric.
Just learning more about it
Yeah.
than what we're exposed to back home, because back home you have some Hispanic people, but definitely not as many as here.
Hey.
And the cultures are so different. I happen to work with a population that is very, very diverse, but also um, lots of Hispanic guys. And I love interacting with them because I can speak a little Spanish, poquito. And working on my Spanish with them is really, really fun because they know I'm trying. They know that I'm sincere about it, and they know I want to learn. Teach me. Teach me. So the last question for this segment is, what local places surprised you?
Hmm. La Michoacana. La Michoacana. I will tell you why.
The grocery store, y'all. It's a grocery store.
I've never bought seasoned meat from no place ever. I don't even think I seen my mom or my grandma. Yeah, I don't know. No,
Because
yeah.
even if you go to like Winn-Dixie or Albertsons, they do have like the seasoned meat that you can buy, but
It's regional seasoning. Like, okay, of course you're gonna have the season with the Cajun seasoning. That's pretty much the type of
or
lemon
lemon
pepper,
pepper, yeah.
barbecue, herb season, those type of the general stuff. But this stuff here, she brought some steak that they grilled at her job on one day. I was eating that steak in the car on my way home.
Cold.
Cold, greasy fingers and everything. And but La Michoacana, never been to a meat market where it was Hispanically driven. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're playing the music, it's upbeat. Like they have Hispanic candies, food,
Mm-hmm. And we
drinks.
got some agave from there.
Oh yeah, the agave nectar.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
of the I have to it's like milk, but it has like jelly in it. I have to remember the name of it, but they sell those there, and they had way more flavors than what I would normally find back home in the gas station or whatever. So, I got to try a couple of those. I might go get a few of them and like maybe we can try them on the channel.
And I'm about to get some of that steak I fell in love with from there, so I can show you how I cooked it probably.
Yeah.
But that's another time because that store, like the seasoning that's on that stuff, all I needed was salt. That's it. It's not too much stuff. Anything else, you gotta have the garlic powder, the black pepper, the onion powder, the paprika, the usual.
Yeah.
But this stuff here, it's not regular season. This is really good, especially on the grill.
Yeah. So definitely Michoacana. And back home they have a crawfish place called LTK. I used to eat there a long, 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 long time ago. But when we first started seeing crawfish here, it was very like, what is that? Because
Butter sauce.
yes, they put it in butter sauce, and then I don't like minced garlic in my crawfish. Like I don't like the little. I like minced garlic. I'm fine with it if you cook it down, but I just don't like it on my crawfish. I don't like the seasoning on top of the crawfish. I don't like the butter sauce because I be getting heartburn. Okay, and that's just not it. If I wanted to drink butter, I just mm-mm. I don't want to drink butter. That's the point. So, um, we found them, and their crawfish was almost similar to what we eat back home.
But I will say the the best so far.
Yes, the best crawfish that we had so far. And we, of course, probably will try more places next season because I joined a crawfish Houston, Texas crawfish group on Facebook, and they have like a list of places that you can go and places that people recommend. People leave reviews in there, and so maybe next crawfish season we can find something else. But yeah, that's it.
Let's see what we got. What content will we be sharing?
So we will more than likely share, of course, new places that we find as we explore Houston. I definitely want to get outside more, but this heat right now, mm-mm. It gets hot, real hot here, and it stays hot. Um, so I definitely want to get out more. Want to look up some trails. Um, Activities, different things like that. Of course, we'll bring you guys some cooking videos, sharing our day to day lives, what that looks like. But of course, with a channel name like Rooted and Roaming, we are going to tend to stick to some of our roots and also roam around.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Good answer. Like
Mm-hmm.
it. Next question, please.
Please.
Why did we start a YouTube channel?
We were, what do you call it?
My mama made me do it.
No, what do you call it when you got peers? Your peers?
My peer pressure?
Yeah, peer pressure. Nah, that wasn't it.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like the idea really took off with her first. I wasn't so much sold on being a YouTuber type of thing, or sitting here recording videos. But I got it on my bill now.
Yeah.
But you see, it's just to be able to bring our life to y'all.
Yeah.
Bring and it create memories too.
Mm-hmm.
Create memories.
Definitely. Because I have always been a person to take pictures and record videos, but it was because I always wanted to remember moments. But this allows us to document in a way that seems more realistic. We can bring y'all along. I think it's good for our families too, just to kind of see what it is that we're up to, because it's not like we're picking up a phone every 5 minutes to say, hey, guess what we did? Guess where we're going? Guess what we're doing? This gives our family opportunity to be present with us in a sense as we explore this new place. Also, I am huge on camping. He has definitely come a long way, probably in the past, 3 years, and eventually we would like to get a RV, more than likely a travel trailer. We've been fortunate enough to meet up with some of our really really good friends that RV and travel, some full time, some part time, but we would have like meetups with them, and then they would always be like, y'all need a channel, y'all crazy, y'all funny, and we like, not doing it. And so I think now, with the way that our lives have shifted over the past year, I think it's a great time for us to have a channel and share our journeys.
Lock in.
All right,
Let's see what we got next.
Mr. Questionnaire.
Dr. Mr. Questionnaire.
Excuse me.
All right. What does roaming mean to us beyond just traveling?
At first, during the pandemic, we were traveling so much. I feel like we spent more time away than we spent at home, and that's because it was cheap. We didn't
That's
always.
crazy to say, though.
What?
We were traveling during the pandemic.
Yeah, I know that's so
People
bad.
go think we were spreading germs.
No, we were not spreading germs. I was definitely the Lysol queen. I have put us out a couple rooms a few times. because the smell was so strong. But we did travel a lot during the pandemic. It was cheap. We didn't really have a lot to do. I was working, but we would be off more. So we definitely travel more then. And I've always been the type of person to travel by car. I'm the oldest of 10, and he's the oldest of 9. So any traveling that we did in our early years was like in a car. So I love, 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 love traveling in a car. Because you can stop, you can do what you want. If nowadays you got TikTok, you look up something on TikTok and you can just stop there and go if it's on your route. Um, but roaming, of course, we are still adapting here, and people feel like a lot of the times you have to get on a plane, you have to go overseas, and nothing is wrong with those things. I would love to do and have done some of those things, but there's so much stuff like right here in the States, right here in your city, in your state, that you probably have never seen, never done, and we want to share that and encourage people to travel that way, to roam that way, and figure out what's out there, because you definitely have not seen everything, you definitely have not done everything. There's still a lot of things back home that I would love to do that I haven't done yet. So we want to encourage people to do that, and of course share our journey as we do it. So,
Duh. All right.
last question in this category.
How did we come up with the name?
That's my story or your story?
You take the first lead. You take first verse, I take second verse. That's what we're gonna do.
So I wanted to find a channel name that really spoke to us and who we were. Definitely big on our roots, big on our foundation and the way that we live our lives. So I was just scrolling. I was on Chat GPT. I was trying to figure out what spoke to us, and then one day it just hit me like, oh, we can go with Rooted and Roaming. But at first I spelled it ROOTED, and that didn't work because that channel name is already taken. So I texted him while I was at work, and I was like, we can't use that name. And so we started playing around a little bit, and we changed it to ROUX, like a rue.
You might not exactly know what a roux is.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna keep it simple. We gonna say it's gravy.
The base for gumbo.
Base.
But yeah, our channel name definitely speaks to us staying grounded, staying true to who we are, who was our culture, and so we're gonna stay grounded in our beliefs and what we know, and we're gonna roam and learn more as we go.
Yep.
So, Rooted and Roaming it is. All right, y'all. So I am here with Bentley, and we're gonna ask him a couple questions just to get his opinion, and his insight about his experience so far. So, what has been your favorite thing about moving to Houston?
Spending time with others and with you
Oh, how sweet!
and Chad.
Of course. So, Bentley, how was it meeting new friends and being at a new school? And this was your first year riding the bus, too, so tell us about that.
It felt good riding the bus since my last school. I always travel with Chia to school,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Well, is there anything else that you think you might want to share about your experience, about being in a new city, in a new state?
No.
No. All right. Well, it's been Let's Take, y'all. We want to thank those of you that have subscribed already. We really, really appreciate it. I'm not sure if this channel is going to become a thing where it's monetized and it'll be as big as some of the other channels that we so happen to follow. But the biggest thing is just sharing our journey, documenting all of these special moments as they happen. So if you guys have any additional questions, if there's like certain content or something that you want to see, you just let us know. Drop it down in the comments. Subscribe, like the video, comment, and share with all the folks that you know, because we got a whole lot of stuff that we gonna be doing, and we don't want nobody to feel left out. Point blank, period.
Yeah, like, bro, what else? we good people, man.
God.
This is gonna be big. I'm in touch with it now. I'm here.
He's excited now.
Yeah.
Now.
My first, don't come at us so hard. This is our first video, okay?
Yeah, we got a lot to learn too about all this tech stuff that you gotta have. It's definitely an opportunity to learn, because, like the old people say, "Let me learn you something." We learning something. All right, y'all. So thanks again for tagging along with us on this Q&A.
Appreciate it.
We definitely do appreciate it. And we just want to let you guys know that wherever we wander
Is where we belong.